I got here's treats. I got to put to the garbage. Have it up in the air. Um, and this is alternate food. My shipment is not coming in until tomorrow. So this is something I can get local at the grocery store. Not a lot. You can get to oats too, but it got delayed or something like that. I don't know. They wanted. I'm paying for it as far as shipping the delivery and all that stuff. So the resident wanted something, but her money doesn't get there until certain time. So not that I didn't. She didn't understand that I needed that old milk for the bird, so she would, but not took it off the list. But she took all of it off the list because she wants to do it all in one order, so that she could have basically share my shipping. Basically, it's free for her if she ships with me. I guess is what I would say. So it's just cheaper for her. And we usually do it that way, and that's not an issue, obviously. But I didn't realize that some of the stuff that I was purchasing was for the birds. And so then when I went back, I'm like, oh, I'll just get this. So this is what we're doing. I'm going to turn around so you guys can see. I don't know if you can see too much of what I'm doing. I don't have my phone, and Sherry's stupid enough to be in the other room. So what it basically is, if you can't see, it's a Birders Blend seed and mealy worm mix, basically. Their food is coming in tomorrow, like I said, so this is like a one-time, daytime thing. And then I got berry treat. I guess they didn't have the one I wanted, but basically it's the same thing. It's just basically crude protein. Um, Basically it's rendered beef sweet. It's beef fat, basically. Corn, white, millet, oats, which is what I was going to get. Those things are what I was going to get. And blueberries. So, that is what this is all about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just break it up. And everybody's going to have some in their bowl. Sometimes it gets a little bit icky on the hands, which is something but it's alright. So I kind of just break it up so it's in palatable picking. They can actually pick at the whole thing, but it is easier if you just break it up for them. It's going to get my hands all cool. Alright. So what I'm going to do is just mix that with this. And then I gotta get her grits already in the bowl. It's kind of like a treat day. It's like having ice cream sundaes and chocolate cake all day long. So it's not something you obviously want to do on a daily. But this is something I can do because their food is here. Alright, just a minute. And they haven't been cleaned out yet this morning just because this is breakfast time. Yeah, we're gonna get messy. Alright, there's a lot of, hey, we're not fighting. I said no. I'm going to get 2 bowls in there because there's 7 girls in there, and they're getting older. When they were babies, it's not so bad, but now that they're getting older, they need 2 bowls. I had to do that with my adult females, too, when they were at this age. It's just that they get a little bit, I don't know, teenagers. A little bit feisty, I guess. So there's another bowl. Oh, I know. It's pretty stuck in there. Uh-oh. Okay, there she is. She got stuck between the door and the bowl. She was good. She can move the whole bowl with her body, but still, I didn't want her to, panic. Which she did not. I panicked. I know. So then I'm going to do the same thing, but for the big ones that they're going to share. I don't do individual with my big birds. And this is for the babies downstairs. My nose is itchy because and the boys. I am looking for the calcium. I moved everything, and I don't remember exactly where I put the calcium. I do. I think they'll be good though. I usually have to just make sure they get it with sometime in the day. But that I don't know if you can see who you're watching. Probably these ones. They dumped their water, so that's just water from. I'm looking for my girl. Hi, baby. You hungry? I'm gonna take your other bowl and get you another bowl. Okay? They're hungry. Everybody's hungry. All right, so this is for the big girls. They're over here in the bird room because my pee pad is in the wash and I have not had time to just put it in the dryer. It takes like all of 10 minutes. So they're using their feet to scritch in it, so they just put bird seed all on the floor. I know, baby. Here we go. Okay, so the big girls are eating in the bird room. I extended the bird room over so it comes out here, and then now it has a walkway that goes all the way around so they can actually walk around the aviary and come out, and they'll come out on the bed where they're supposed to. So kind of like a little walk around the room type situation, so they get the feeling that they're part of the whole entire room and not isolated, but not necessarily interfering with the quail. Now I'm pretty confident about putting a little bit in there with the quails, but that's not the issue. The issue is that I want the quails to have a place where they can feel 100% confident in themselves. Now that's enough for sissies all day. I need to dump this out. My mop bucket is out of commission. And yeah, I usually have a bowl or cup in here with I dispose of icky water so that I'm not coming in and out of the residence. So it's just basically that was their water dish is what I'm doing right now. So that their water dishes at night get to be their feed dishes during the day. It has the grit already in there. As long as they're not pooing in it. Now they poo in it, all of it gets dumped. But they're getting older now, and they're pretty cool about not doing that. And they realize where they do it, they get their water changed. I check on it like every hour and a half or whatever. But still, if you're thirsty and you haven't got a drink yet, somebody will be for you. Especially if they're sharing accommodations. This is going to Sunny D. My sweet love, Sunny D. Uh-oh. Now he's going to get food all of him. Come here, baby. He's like, I'm going to go find some food. Serve it. Oh. You did not just do that, mister. Thank you, Iz. Iz is going to whoop his butt. Iz. Leave him alone, please. Go eat your food. Now, where are you? He went in the aviary. That's where he's at. He's looking for food. You can smell it on the floor. I just got to get him back in his kennel so that he can eat his food, which is before one of the girls figure it out and they pop up in there. Sunny D, your food is in your house. Come on. Come here. Yeah, I know. Your food is in your house. Now you got food all over you, which I'm sure you're not going to want to have that on you. It's like being wrapped in bacon. All right, here we go. Now he's happy. You can smell the big girls having it, which is why I usually don't feed them. Because if one of them pops out, then I did that. My fingerprints are on literally on every handle here. All right, here we go. I need this bowl. I need the bowl. Go back in there, Fry. Stop. So I can get fruit. Yeah, this is my little. She doesn't really like them. She knows not to hit them very hard. She takes full advantage that she's one of the big birds. she's allowed to discipline them, but she's not allowed to hurt them. So I just have to watch her. We kind of have a happy medium right now. This is going to feed two birds because I have one in confinement. The boys fight. So one is going to be eating, and then I'll switch it. And I just have to watch out for Izzy. She likes to and knows that they come out. So okay, we're done with one of these. So this one's going out with me. I don't leave it in here. And I gotta get this open with sticky fingers. So these ones are gonna be the big boys. The big girls have got their food right now. The only one that's not having, well, she has. What is going on? Okay, that's not good, sure. You're gonna hurt yourself here. Oh, darn it! Are you kidding? Easy. You just literally caused me to hit myself twice. And the baby's out. Watch out. No, because you're causing a ruckus. I just don't know where she went. Move, please. Oh, come on. Usually they hide in small little spaces, and these are not trained birds. These are my peanuts. So they're going to just hide. Okay, here she goes. Come here. You need to stop, girlfriend. You're scaring the birds. I don't even know which one this came out of. I think this one is. Yeah, that's Panda. All right, Panda Boo. Causing a ruckus. All right, I'm going to use this bowl as a bowl. All right. So this is for the big boys, so I need to make sure I have enough for them, which is why we're having a big. I know it. You guys hungry? Mom's got your breakfast right now. They delivered it at 8 o'clock. It was scheduled between 7. We did it like at 1 o'clock in the morning. But it was scheduled from like 7 to 9. I got it right here. You're going to have to wait. I have to break it up. Now I'm going to put them all in their own separate kennels. But I'm going to mix it in this and just give them like a... I just got to remember to put the grit in there, which is over here in this bag. The boys obviously don't need calcium. Alright. I'll be right back. Watch out, guys. The girls are still their food all over the place. They're all hungry. Like I said, they've been eating like freezer food and such. Which they don't mind. Frozen. It's not frozen, but I cook it for them. But it's still vegetables. Alright, you guys ready? Put them in your kennel. Macho. This one's for one person has a bowl in their house, so there's alright, this is for honeydew. And then cashew, and a little bit more seafood. Honeydew will just keep eating it. And not giving anything. But I have to give them away a lot. Alright, here's how the plan's going to happen. My hands are sticky. See this? Don't bite my fingers. I have cozy fingers in your food. So what I'm going to do is take out Macho first. Macho, come here. No, we're not. Macho first. Macho, look what you got in your house. Look what you got in your house. Okay, Macho's happy. I don't want that. That's going to have to stay out. I want... Wait a minute. light on. The light is, it's not dark outside like it was. Alright, so this all gets put away. I have a drawer for it. Oops. This all gets put away. The one that you're sitting on. And I see there's still some up on the table, which I'm sure they'll fly up and clean for me. The girls are pretty good at haphazardly. But there's things that I don't want out and get ruined. Regrets, for whatever reason, keep every electrical cord that I have. And it just annoys me. I've lost like almost $500 in stuff. Oh. Hi, Isabel. You ready to come too? All right. Come here. There's some over here. Let me see if there's some left in the bowl. Because they just dumped it. Oh, there's a whole bunch. Come here, baby girl. Come here. This is my booger, my booty hen. I always have one at least. And that's the Isha. And you can watch her eat. I have to move this out of the way. They'll probably spill it. Just going to go on the floor. And then I'm going to move my cameras. I got to move these out of here because they'll just eat them. Where are you going to go? Don't you want some? Oh, my goodness. Look, this is yours. Her eggs are over here. Izzy and Lizzie have been for the last 3 or 4 days. Lizzie did it once, I know of. But I didn't realize that, I didn't know who it was that did it until I watched them on the camera. Kicking, they don't even kick Isha out. They just tell her to move over. I'm going to clean this mess up and you're going to let me. You're going to let me. Thank you. She doesn't like me cleaning up. I don't know why she doesn't like me cleaning up. But Izzy does not like me cleaning up. You gotta leave those babies alone like that. You need to leave those babies alone. You're not even supposed to be out here. No, you're not. You're supposed to be over there. So anyway, Isha, are you cleaning up for me? Oh, okay, thank you. She said she's cleaning up. Anyway, I don't want to leave until Isha's done with her snack because if I leave, she's going to go back to her egg. And then I'm going to be upset. Now they're a little bit late. Technically they have first breakfast at 4 and then second breakfast at 7:30ish. So we're running not too late, but obviously they didn't get first breakfast. First breakfast and second breakfast is the same thing. It's just basically some of them won't eat, and if they don't eat, then I don't give it to them. So if they I'll put it down and it walks away. That means she's not hungry right now, so I'll put hers away. Same thing with all the rest. I offer. The only ones that don't really get second breakfast is the quail. I do check to see if they have ate all their food. If they ate it all and they act like they're starving, I'll put some more in their bowl at that point. So that it's kind of just checking to make sure that the ones, my quails got enough. My quails eat 4 times a day. So they eat, like I said, technically it's the same thing, but they eat their breakfast. They have lunch at 10:30, 11. Then they have basically the same time I eat, and then they have their dinner. They have their dinner. I would probably have my 12 eating at like 7:30ish, but because my big birds eat around 3:30, that they eat. I offer to all of them, but they technically could wait. Is what I'm saying. Then they get a fourth meal, which is around 10:30, 9:30, 10:30. If I sleep through my alarm, I generally get up around 10:30, 11. So they'll wake me up. Believe me, they'll start cooing at me and basically telling me, "Hey, you forgot our last dinner." So they're the only ones that get that. The chickens, now they're getting used to it because it's obviously something out of their schedule. They'll come out and get a drink, but they don't get food at that point. So sometimes they'll get a drink of water. At least I'll offer, and I'll walk through all of them and offer them water. So they'll drink water right out of my hand in a cup. I generally don't leave water in their kennels. I'm still in the issue of I cannot find waterers that fit the kennels that they have, and so it's been I bought 3 sets now, and they're all like completely inappropriate. They don't fit, one, and two, they're too heavy for the structure. They're like 6 pounds for these waterers. They're just ridiculous. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, I'm still stuck at that. So I will offer them the only one that can have a water is Sassy Boo, and they will defecate in his water because they're upset that he has water. The ones running around free roaming, which is my girls, they have access 24/7 to water because they have a water tower. And like I said, all the quails generally have no problem. Right now, they're getting better at not tipping their water. So the biggest thing is that it's not that I'm not offering it to them; it's that they tip it. So any of my birds that are kenneled have access 24/7. So anyway, that's the water situation. I know. Well, technically, all of them have access 24/7. It's just in different forms. The ones that are free roaming are the ones that have the tower. And it's so funny because when the quails, before I got the aviary, and we've only used it once because we're just having issues. Well, be careful, baby. Um, they, I haven't had a day off. That's the biggest issue. I need to be able to. I cannot have them in the aviary when it's dark, and because I get off and then it's dark within like an hour. Um, I can't have them in there when it's dark. I have lights ordered. They should be here today or tomorrow, and that will solve about that problem. But right now I can't use it just because it's too dark when I have access to it. So. Oh, she's shaking her little hiney. She said, "Thank you, Mama." If they shake their butt, or wag their tail, however you want to say it, uh, that means thank you, doesn't it? You want to get your drink? Come on. The water's in here. Yeah, we feel up. Aren't you, Liz? Lizzie and Izzy are mean to Aisha. Little bit is just basically dominant to all of them, so they're used to her. But the other one should kind of like she's the lowest on the totem pole, and she's Rudy. So it just and they keep going. Like I said, they keep going in her house in her nest and laying their freaking eggs, and that's how I got 2 in there instead of the one that was in there. And like I said, I had between my medical flare-ups and the extra hours that I'm doing, I completely forgot to check when I was supposed to check on those. Anyway, and then somebody snuck one in there. I didn't even know it was in there. I knew the one was in there, so I didn't even know how long. They looked the same to me as far as the age. But I didn't even know that they were laying eggs up in there because I put the one in there just because she had 5 that she was sitting on that were hers that were not fertilized, by the way. And so these girls right here, I don't tell my birds to don't or do mate. That's a decision upon themselves. If they don't want to have anything to do with anything to do with the boys, then there's rules and within our environment that helps that. But if one of the girls wants to do the hokey pokey, I don't interfere with that because I don't feel that that's my right to I don't think I should, as a soul to soul, tell this soul what to do or not to do, as long as they're not breaking the environment, our rules of the. We have to live together, right? So I don't tell them what to do. I don't tell them where to sleep, unless, like I said, the boys have their individual kennels. Leave him alone. She likes to torment the quail. But she's not doing anything. She's just giving them the stink eye is what she's doing. So she knows she's not allowed to touch the kennel. Not allowed to make any kind of physical contact with their house. Can't go in their house, do, a little bit's allowed to come up here. She's not supposed to, but sometimes she does. Not Lizzie. Lizzie doesn't go up there. She's really good. Lizzie follows all the rules. Little bit follows all the rules. Boys, none of them follow the rules. Well, the boys kind of like, Little bit is kind of my go-to for the boys. So she actually got in trouble this morning because she was hungry and she wanted me to feed them, and I could not feed them. And she's the head hen, so she's basically got all the boys to start freaking out and acting stupid and being vocalized and everything. So she got in trouble for it because she was the one that initiated it. But yeah, they're in there because they can't be around the girls. When I come out here, if I had a pea pan, which isn't it, like I said, I gotta get it in the dryer, I'll let Honeyboo and Mumu out, but I'm trying to get it so that they can't come out in this little area over here. Oh, I was gonna show you. I'll show you real quick, and then I gotta go back to work. But anyway, this is my pea pad. It's actually a commercially bought pad that I purchased online and ordered that you can get through Amazon. It's meant for dogs, cats, any animal or whatever, but it's made of a fabric that's very easily washed and cleaned. Unfortunately, somehow or another, we had a box with an old dust box. What's going on? Are you going back in the house? You going back in the nest? You want Mama helping you? She has a hard time getting up there, but she should be able to. Go on. I'll watch you. You want Mama helping you? She wants me to check it out and make sure it's safe. Just a minute. I'll check it out. So what I do is this. Make sure it's not in there. And then I'll put her in front of it. She's got like a little lip that she sits there in front of there, and then she will go in or out or hop back on the bed or whatever she so chooses. But anyway, they ask for help all the time, so I'm here to help. So anyway, it has a little walkway that goes all the way around and it ends up where they're supposed to be on their side of the bed. So their side of the bed is against the wall. Everybody's in their kennels. Like I said, this is their food they just made a mess of, and the water they just made a mess of, which is fine because that's what it's for. Anyway, I'll let you guys go. I got to go back to work. So what I'm going to do is leave this here, and hopefully Izzy or a little bit or whoever wants to clean this up does not knock my camera over. So I'm just trying to figure out. I really want to watch Isha because Faith is sleeping. She's been up all night long. She generally starts defending us. They start invading the river rats start invading us, or the sewer rats, or whatever you want to call them, start invading generally around 7:38, and then they don't stop until like almost like 5 o'clock in the morning. So she is exhausted. This is her sleep time, and that means that little bit is watching. Izzy's watching. Izzy, you better keep your paws off of your beak off of him right now. I'm gonna have to put something back there for them since I have all the boys out in kennels right now, and they're not out. I'm gonna put this back. It's basically a little block so that I use these little things that the painters frames or whatever you want to call them for oil painting or whatever. I think my mom used to be a painter, so I know. Anyway, I'm using them to block the view of her so that they're not being like tormented. That's what she wants to do. She wants to torment them. I'm going in the house.